Hello, this is my final research project for Dr. Egan's class. I decided to pick the topic of women in the workforce in North America in the 1920s versus today. Unlike Beyonce, I wouldn't say that girls run the world. However, I will say that the role of women has greatly evolved. The focus of my project includes the comparison of women in the workforce in North America in the 1920s to the current day. The comparison of these two time periods allows for an evident realization of the drastic change that has occurred economically involving women. Women in the 1920s promoted large amounts of change in many aspects, such as implementing the right to vote, the opportunities in the workforce, and so on. As time progressed, women became more involved in the working world. In today's time, women in the working world are almost on par with men. Although there are still certain differences that come between men and women in the working field, the gap is quickly closing. Women have greatly progressed and evidently continue to do so economically. The focus put towards the 1920s was chosen due to World War I just ending. With this significant change, there were many up-and-coming opportunities for citizens, especially women. Many were hopeful that the 1920s would be the century that was theirs. During the war, the men were sent to fight, this leading to women being given the opportunity to temporarily replace them in the workplace. With this significant change from 1914 to 1918, women began to realize the lives they can live. With the return of the men, in 1918, women continued to stay engaged in the working world, this driving the opportunity to build careers and become fulfilled with something outside of the home. Women were known and often are still faced with the stigma that they are meant to be the caretakers of the family. This responsibility includes cooking, cleaning, caring for the children, and basically every responsibility that is needed within the home. Men, on the other hand, would have the opportunity to experience the workforce and be the ones making money to provide for their family. This all began to change and develop in the 1920s. Single women grasped the opportunity to become employed and earn money. Women who were single did not have at-home responsibilities compared to those who were married. They tackled on such careers like nursing, teaching, becoming a librarian, or a desk worker. Desk workers often consisted of mostly women, all placed at tables in a large room, similar to this photo. As shown, a large room with women who appear to be working in an open environment dealing with what looks like to be a reoccurring task. In 1921, a census was conducted in Canada on the labor force participation rate of the female population. This resulted in a low total of 15.27% of women aged 10 years and up who were employed. These jobs often consisted of low wages, irregular work, and dull-ended tasks. Women increasingly saw the potential of which their lives could attain. As time progressed, the higher the employment of females became. Also, including factors such as women's rights and the progression of the world all influenced such change. Today, it is evident that the progressive change that has occurred since 1920. Women typically have equal amounts of opportunity as men and have progressed greatly. In 2009, 58.3% of females in Canada were employed, this representing 8.1 million females, according to Statistics Canada. This is a significant jump from that whopping 15.27% in 1921. This is a 43% difference. The gap between males and females is significantly closing. However, there are still unequal differences involved between males and females in regards to the working world. According to the Institute for Women's Policy Research, as of 2014, full-time working females made 79 cents for every dollar earned by men. This is a 21% gender wage gap difference. If this continues to progress this slowly, we will not see an equal wage for both genders until 2059. One crucial change that has caused significant amount of attention is an action partaken by the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. Recently, when becoming elected, Trudeau decided to make his cabinet constructed of half males and half females. This leading to an equal amount per gender, which is an action that has never been done in Canada. When asked by the press why he decided to do this, Trudeau simply responded, "Because it's 2015. This is now becoming accepted that both men and women should be able to have equal opportunities in the working field. It is evident that females in the working field have become more accepted. Women have greatly evolved and have taken on jobs that would typically be done by men in the past. Such professions include careers in business, health sciences, mechanics, engineering, and so on. The possibilities are truly endless as there are no restrictions that are held. The 1920s began a great journey of success for women, and hopefully this trend continues to officially close the gap between males and females in the workforce. Women should be proud of their great success and realize how drastic this change was to occur in less than 100 years. Thank you for watching.